Hi everyone, Animal Girl here, back with another edition of TV Talk. It's Sunday, and that means it's Dragon's Day. And this week's episode of Race to the Edge is Night of the Hunters, Part 1. While going on a morning flight with Stormfly, Astrid discovers a group of dragon hunters not far, or perhaps even on, Dragon's Edge. When she goes in to investigate, she makes a fatal move, or not a fatal move, but a mistake, which results in Stormfly being captured. After finding Astrid, Hiccup and the others make the decision to try and rescue Stormfly from the hunters. However, they have no idea where to start. But they may have a clue when they discover another dragon's eye lens. This, however, means that they must figure out what type of dragon can be used to view the lens, and unfortunately it's a Changewing, which means a trip to Changewing Island. But things become even more difficult when, after learning exactly what they need to do to rescue Stormfly, Fishlegs, Astrid, the twins, Barf and Belch, and Meatlug are captured as well, and make a startling discovery about who is actually working with the dragon hunters. Okay, things I liked about this episode. We actually meet a new character in this episode. He is the leader of the dragon hunters, Ryker Grimborn. Now, I'm not necessarily saying this is something I like about the episode. I mean, I do like when they introduce new characters, but he is the villain for at least this season. And I also have issues with the dragon hunters. I mean, we saw the one ship, the Reaper, and whatnot, and we know that the dragon hunters aren't necessarily all that nice to dragons, and we know, based on what we see when Astrid is observing him at the beginning of the episode, that Ryker likes tracking down and caging dragons. They are not even animals to him, they're just a profit. But I do like when we are introduced to a new character, whether or not it's a human or a dragon or a villain or a good guy. So that's kind of why I put it in here. We do meet a new character, and he's going to broaden the show a little bit more. We're going to delve a little more into dragon hunters now that we actually have a dragon hunter, and we're going to get a little more into that. And again, you have to remember, everything that happens in Race to the Edge is going to lead up to the events of How to Train Your Dragon 2. So while we don't actually encounter Ryker in How to Train Your Dragon 2, what we learn about dragon hunters through him will help us understand the dragon hunters in How to Train Your Dragon Part 2, How to Train Your Dragon 2. So that is of some importance. Okay, things I didn't like about this episode. There really wasn't much I didn't like about this episode. I was a little curious about how Ryker seemed to know so much about the Dragon Riders when he's never encountered them before, but they kind of reveal why at the end of the episode, and I don't want to give away any spoilers. Really there was absolutely nothing I didn't like about this episode. I would have liked to have seen Stormfly more in the episode, as she is one of my two favorite dragons, the other being Toothless. But again, she was captured at the beginning of the episode, so of course we're not going to be spending a lot of time with her. We're going to see the other dragons. Hopefully that'll change in the next episode, where we will see a little bit more of her in that episode. So we're just going to have to wait and see. Okay, question of the week. Where do you think Ryker and his dragon hunters came from? Now, granted, Ryker is not the first time we've heard of dragon hunters, as we do see them, well, not necessarily see them, but see their ships at the beginning of Race to the Edge in the pilot two-parter, Eye of the Beholder. And we do see dragon hunters in How to Train Your Dragon 2, which came out before Race to the Edge. But again, timeline-wise, these guys are the very first dragon hunters we actually see, and also in How to Train Your Dragon 2, they are more referred to as dragon wranglers, not dragon hunters. But, you know, it's basically the same thing when you take into account what they're doing. But we'll talk more about that when we actually, in the movie talk video, How to Train Your Dragon 2. So please leave your answers in the comment section. Also, feel free to leave your comments and questions in the comment section. I do love to read those. Please like and share this video if you're watching it on Facebook, or like and subscribe if you're watching it on YouTube. And feel free to follow me on Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, and DeviantArt. I do have my name for those 4 sites right there on the screen, as well as the pictures I use for the icons. Please note, all pictures seen within this video belong to their respective artists. I own absolutely nothing. Okay, quick reminder on my comment rules. Okay, feel free to check out my related videos. My other TV talk videos on DreamWorks Dragons. Okay, my other TV talk videos. And my other videos. Okay, before I sign off, one thing I'd like to touch on, and that is that there will be dual postings for Star Wars, or my TV Talk videos on Star Wars, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and Dragons, obviously, which will be posted both on my Facebook page and my YouTube channel. Other TV Talk videos will be posted strictly to my Facebook page. If you'd like to check out any of those videos or the backlogged videos on Star Wars, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and DreamWorks Dragons, you can feel free to check them out on my Facebook page. I will have the link in the description section. As always, thank you for watching, and have a very nice day.